It's not great. I'm probably just gonna like have a beatdown draw where I just curve into Scrounger. And we'll just hope they're not like creature aggro stuff. But like, yeah, if they're like mono green stompy or whatever, or like spirits, I think we're probably gonna die. But if like blue white mid range, whatever nonsense, overgrown. I'm playing against a lot of overgrown teams today, and they've kind of just been different decks. You know what? As a card I thought about trying, it's called Night Howler. It's like it has a bestow mechanic, and then it gives like plus or it's power, or it gives plus whatever equal to the creatures in all graveyards. Maybe that's something I want just to make my guys be able to get through, and something you can find off Grizzlies. What the fuck? Grizzlies Salvage? What the fuck? Alright, my opponent's playing standard. I assume they're playing like Command the Dreadhorde. Could just be actual mid-range thing. Okay, I mean, I sort of draw stuff, yeah. A second Scrounger, particularly exciting, and this thing's probably gonna have more than one toughness. Yeah, this game's embarrassing. We're just gonna lose by a laughable amount. Maybe you just need. Maybe Wayfinder's just too bad. Like, I thought it was cute, right? Like, it plays well with Driven to Despair. Right, this Command the Dreadhorde. And like, you can sack it to Witch's Oven, but maybe it's just better to just have a bunch of anglers and gather the packs. But then, like, if you're delving away your Scroungers and your prize amalgams and shit, it's just so bad. I think Wayfinder's good. I mean, we just haven't drawn a spell this game, so kind of sucks. That was pretty good. Winnable. You don't need to attack. I mean, I guess attacking is just good. They didn't. In my head, they played Jaylight Ranger, but obviously they did not. So I guess they were digging for a land. Yeah, I don't know. I could never see myself playing this deck in like a tournament, just because like so much of the way your deck. Why would you block that? The way your deck works is based off of how you mill. I just like hate playing stuff like that. It just feels so random. Like some games like this, I just like mill double amalgam, and now I'm just like the game's winnable. But when you don't, it's just like, yeah, my cards all suck. I milled a bunch of Thoughtseizes. That's good though. I mean, we're gonna add 9 power. Could still lose, but. So they're playing that over Jaylight Ranger. Oh, shit. Okay, we gotta kill him. Oh, alright, we could lose. Damn. Yeah, that's game. They're just gonna play Command the Dreadhorde next turn. That's why, like, that's the only thing that makes sense, I think. They're trying to make sure that they mill Walker, otherwise. You have to get him low, though. I guess it's not that bad, right? Because I'm gonna get him so low. I don't know. I didn't do the math. Block here. If they don't block the others, they're gonna take. It's probably fine. 8. No, they go to 9, so they get Walker, Jadelight. Yeah, I just lose. I'm pretty sure they have it. It makes sense for the way they're playing the game out. Okay, wait. All right, so Driven to Despair. Driven to Despair one time. One time. Fuck. They're not a haunted dead either. So this block's here. Take 8, go to 9. And they're gonna take 7, go to 2. I guess they can get a 1. They can get Elvish Mystic, so they're gonna take 8, go to 1. Then they're gonna get 12 life, so they're gonna go to 13. And they're gonna have 2 3/5s. And whatever the Jade Light Ranger is. If we had Driven to Despair, they had to double block to not discard their entire hand, which means that the elf dies and they can't play. What's it called? Maybe they don't have it. Maybe. Oh wait, no, they gotta take. Okay, so they need. They don't get the elf. That's fine. They don't care about that. Oh, the tap land. Yes. Yes. Oh no. No. Nothing else. Oh, I know they have Jade Light. Fuck. All right. Damn it. Okay, so now they have 2 big blockers. Still just draw Driven Despair, right? I mean, they could not have this. Our worst case scenario way too often. I just need to be more optimistic. Oh yeah, Driven Despair. What did you kill him? Oh wait, are they just dead? So they block 1 and then they're gonna, yeah, they're just dead, right? Even if they're not dead, doesn't matter. Alright, always lucky. So let's do math. So they block 3. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's 12 and 3. Yeah. It's 15. Nice. Alright, this deck's scary. I want Oozes and Thought Seizes. That's probably it. I could board and push to deal with the 1/3. I don't think I care about that much though. I think I want the Death Rites and the Oozes. Scrounger probably gets outclassed pretty quickly. I could see just trimming those. I think these are good. Maybe not. The Menace is kind of nice. You know, I do want pushes. They have a bunch of elves. It's pretty important to deal with those. Try like this. I don't need pushes, but like, if I draw exactly 1 and can answer an elf, it's really nice. And they're not going to be horrible, so. Alright, I'm going to keep... Yeah, we kind of had a Mopey draw. I mean, it wasn't Mopey. It was Mopey at the start, and then we just hit double amalgam and went ape shit. But, I don't know. Even though we won, that game kind of felt embarrassing. Our opponent's deck is also kind of nonsense. But no elf. Mulligan to 6. Maybe there's just like a good mid-range version of this deck where I don't know. Playing Supplier without like a bunch of graveyard shit feels so bad. But I was thinking, like, if you just like build a deck where you're trying to use Gather the Pack just to like just as a draw two, like 2 mana draw two and a graveyard enabler, that's kind of sweet. Maybe you're just supposed to stray away from trying to go like all in on graveyard nonsense. And Risen Reef, sweet. That's awesome. Now I'm rooting for my opponent. But yeah, maybe just like mid-range graveyard stuff and you have like some cutesy shit. But I feel like Amalgam's too important. I don't know. I don't really even want to trade. I think I want to play Salvage because I want to find Stitcher Supplier. I just want to do as much as I can in terms of graveyard stuff as quickly as I can. And Salvage technically mills one more card, which is also relevant. Okay, so Ooze. It's pretty easily. That's another reason to do it. I didn't even think about Ooze, but yeah. I think I'm gonna just try to start growing the Ooze. Just pressuring their life total. Maybe it's wrong. I think it's fine though. Like it's gonna grow really, really big, really, really fast. This one I kind of just want to hit land drops. If they kill it, things change, obviously. But oh, it's fucking elemental. Hell yeah. Nice. Yeah, they can go over the top of us easily. Damn. All right. Shit. Maybe I went to K. I don't think I saw Risen Reef, right? I just saw green black cards. Did they even play blue mana? I'm not even sure if they played blue mana. I saw Panharmonic. They probably showed blue mana at some point. I'm just not paying attention. I never do. Okay, so now still kind of want to make the Ooze big. I'm just gonna make it a 6/6. Smash. Could have played the Supplier first. That would have been better. Just play it safe. I could just, yeah, it's. I think this is fine anyway. I'll just eat one thing. I can just play like Grizzly Salvage instead. Changes the clock, but I don't know. They're gonna have chump blocks and shit. This was bad. I should have just played Supplier. Because then if I miss on Haunted Dead, it's definitely better if I hit Haunted Dead to just do that. But if I miss, it's probably better to just make my guy 6/6. Okay, I hit Haunted Dead, so it worked out. Okay. I think the only reason this is fine is I can kind of salvage it by just using my mana on something else. It's like arguably worth doing anyway. So. If you want graveyard mid-range, your opponent seems to have figured out. Maybe. Yeah, I don't mean... Yeah, I don't know. It's hard to, like, define archetypes in a big format. See, they're, like, mid-range graveyard, right? I want graveyard mid-range. It's a difference. Yeah, I mean, fuck me. They have the Ooze, though. I guess I just grow the Ooze instead. So we made 6. That's 4, so it's 7, 8, 9. So I can make it 6 and then 9. And I traded the ooze for like their everything, but if they have what's it called, it's bad. Our green source is okay though. Emery. The fuck? Why are you playing Emery? Oh, Panharmonicon, I guess. Okay, sure. That's basically complete nonsense, but I'm down. They're attacking. This attack seems really bad. So now I can just do the amalgam stuff. I think this 1/1 gets much better, so. Pretty good spot for Driven Despair. You can hit a Witch's Oven. So they could triple block the ooze, which they might do. I'm not supposed to attack the ooze? I guess I just don't attack the ooze. I really don't want to trade. I want to keep my ooze, basically. And no matter what, they're going to have to discard their hand, so. Triple block, they lose the Emery, but whatever. With the damage, I don't know. I think I need to prioritize the ooze. I think it's really good to have. So I can. Yeah, I guess we get to see what I draw, right? I'm probably going to hit an untapped land. I don't draw. I'm stupid. They discard. I don't draw. Alright, never mind. So now I could. Yeah, this is fine because that's the ooze. The Haunted did too, actually. Okay, so they lose their hand. I think I just say go. Right? I'm the Haunted dead, so doesn't much matter. And then I just discard non-oven stuff. So the alternative is play Wayfinder and then I can oven. Do I have a Cauldron Familiar? I do have 2. If I miss, it's kind of awkward. It's probably better though, right? Does it really matter if I get back the Haunted Dead? No, it's bad. Alright, I think I'm supposed to play Wayfinder. I don't even care about the Haunted Dead. I could also just play Oven and not do that stuff. Alright, I hit, because I'm a Lugger Dog. Basically get the best of all worlds. And I got another Amalgam. So that's pretty good. Whoops. Hey, we won. Alright. Oh, back-to-back direwolf wins too? That's great. Go to 21st land, maybe? I don't hate the idea of just hitting my land drops. I could just play a second castle instead of a spell. Doesn't seem unreasonable. Mountain. Okay. Mono red. How's that match up? I think it's probably okay. So what's the best way to do this? So I probably want to spell off his salvage, which means maybe I just want to do that. I take 2, which is annoying, but I think it's kind of likely I take the damage off the shock land anyway. Maybe I end up adding the land, but... Okay. So, we didn't even hit a fucking land, rip. Alright, I mean, that happens. It's not crazy. So, I mean, it still would have been not great to play the supplier, so I'm happy. I mean, Deathray Shaman just gains life, right? I think I'd take it. Yeah, but I'm trying to think of how I would build like a mid-range. Like, what if you just don't play these guys? Is this a magic deck? I don't really want the suppliers either, to be honest. Like, are we just building worse Soul Flare? All this stuff just worse Soul Flare? I mean, I think you could definitely argue when you have main deck Thoughtseize, it's not as bad. These are fucking awful though, if you know, guys. This also seems kind of bad. I probably should just play the Wayfinder, actually. If I had Haunted Dead... Yeah, this is probably better if I had Haunted Dead, right? I don't know. I think I should have played the Wayfinder than the Deathray Shaman. I might just play the Deathray Shaman anyway. Well, now... Alright, go ahead. Kind of interesting. Yep. Sure. So we need to pick up discard their hands. 3 cards. I could just take 5. And they discard their entire hand, actually. But I need to hit off the Wayfinder. Probably worth doing. Just make him discard 2, like a chump. How do I want to do this? So I can take 5, go to 7. Hit them. They discard their hand. I play Deathrite Shaman. So they draw a burn spell. Kill my Deathrite Shaman, probably 1. I mean, it probably doesn't matter, right? Like, whatever spell they're gonna keep. Yeah, I think I just go for broke. This is fucked either way. Because we're just going to keep a good burn spell, right? I clicked through it. Fuck, I wanted to block. I think I was supposed to block. I don't know. It's kind of close, but... Shit. Alright. And now I can just... Okay. Oh, that was a pretty good draw. I think I'm just gonna play the Cauldron from right now. Their hand should be 3 spells. So if they miss on a spell. Main deck Syrian Blood. That's bad. If they miss on a spell, though, I think I'm probably in a fine spot. I'm just going to jump a 2/2 and then go to 5. And then I can just have a bunch of blockers. If they hit a spell, it's kind of scary. Because then they can just go like spell. I don't know. Definitely going to block, though. It's a good draw, though. I didn't want to chump with the Deathrite Shaman and it gains me life. Okay, well, I didn't play the spell if they had one. Maybe it doesn't affect math. Eidolon. Hold on. Fuck, that's really bad. I can draw a land. Well, shit. Now I'm just dead to any spell. If I got to play the Haunted Dead this turn, I think I'd probably be okay. I think it's winnable, but... Dead to anything, right? Fuck. I don't know. They're probably like super favored to win from this spot anyway. It's close though. Like maybe I'm like 30% or something. Okay, 6, 7, 8. About like this. That's literally down board. What am I doing? So I have to block this. And it doesn't matter to play these other spells unless it's Witch's Oven. Doesn't make a difference though. Right? I just blocked the Eidolon. Okay, so let's see. So I block like this. Go to 4. Let's just say they play a creature. They were 7. Hit a Haunted Dead off the Stitcher Supplier. The next one I'm going to get 2 bodies without taking damage. I think this is just... I don't think it's good to block the Eidolon. I don't think it really matters, but... Oh, I had a Haunted Dead. I win. I didn't even notice. That was lucky. We take those. It's pretty close. Considering I made him discard 3 cards, I mean, it was at the cost of a lot of life, so... It is what it is. Alright, so I definitely want Ooze. I think I just want all the removal. And then, like, I could have Reclamation Sage for Eidolon. I think it's stupid. I think it can beat Eidolon. I'm gonna trim 2 of these. I think it's fine to have it some percentage of the time. And then Scrounger seems kind of bad. Killing them is important though. I think I want all the salvages. I'm gonna board out Wayfinder. I'm on the draw. I gotta board something out. I think that's what I want though. I have a lot of life gain actually. This matchup seems fine. I mean, anyone could die to mono red, just because, like, you know, I can deal 20 damage to you by turn 4. But alright, I'm gonna keep. Definitely could just lose, but if we find 1 Cauldron Familiar, it's gonna go a really long way. Ooze is okay. It's kind of slow, but not the worst draw. It's better than drawing like a fucking Prize Amalgam or something. It's a good start. Eidolon, Searing Blood. Okay, well they at least only get 1 of those things. It's probably going to be Eidolon. If I play the Ooze, it's going to be Searing Blood. If I play the Wayfinder, it's going to be Eidolon. I think my mills need to be good anyway. Fine with doing this. Hopefully we hit Cauldron Familiar and then everything's easy. Okay. We miss. We don't need lands though, and then we hit a way to get back that guy. So it's more than okay. I want to chump. I don't know. It's probably fine to chump. I don't think I should. If they just play Eidolon and don't have like a shock, it's probably better to wait because then I could just chump the Eidolon. It's less damage. I think it's bad to chump this turn. I think it's better to, I could even chump this later, but I think it's better to chump later. So, yeah. One of the issues with Eidolon is like I don't even have to cast these spells to get them into play, so the Ghoul Seed definitely looking good, just because it helped us hit. It's important. Draw Cauldron Familiar. Replicate. It's acceptable. I guess. Am I just dumping 2 lands? Feels like that. We definitely take this. What's up, Colin? How you doing? kind of interesting. So, like, this on average I think is gonna deal more damage. I guess. Oh, I didn't. Fuck. That's bad. I don't know if it's gonna be relevant, but sorry. I was gonna talk about different reasons to block, and I just forgot to use this. Which is not good. Chain whirler, sure. So I don't have a food, which is gonna be 3 life. That being said, though, probably gonna have access to a lot of life through other means. Also, as long as I have the steed in the oven, I can kind of just like bounce the amalgam around with the oven. Assuming that this dies, it's kind of a nice draw. So I have 3 cards. So I could just play the ooze. I kind of just like passing, I think. I should attack with this, actually. It's questionable, but I think it's good. Yeah, I think this attack's good. There's a few different reasons, but like... No, this could eat it. I'm fucking really not smart. This card is first strike. Alright, never mind. I'm a genius. I'm so happy I didn't attack. That would have been awful. Wow, you are really bad, XD. True. True. Hey, how many Pro Tours have you top 16, guy? How many Pro Tours have you played in? Oh, none? Oh, okay. That's pretty good. So yeah, so I can just... That doesn't make any sense. Alright, just say go. I don't think I need to do anything. Alright, do I want to play that? So now I can think about attacking, I guess, with just the 4/4. Like, I can attack with the 4/4, play the ooze, and then just jump the chain whirler. And the ooze can block the Eidolon, assuming that it lives. Doing nothing is so weird from this position. I do have 15 life with 3 cards. I could just decay the fucking Eidolon. And then play the supplier. That's probably worth doing just because if I hit a Cauldron Familiar, I get such huge of an advantage. It feels bad to like exchange things this way, but I think that's fine. So we missed, we hit Amalgam, which is fine. Do I want to attack with this? I guess it's fine. I can just chump here. So I think I do want to attack for 4. If they just eat it, that's also not a problem. Oh, Fluffle with a raid of 30 people. Thank you so much. My raid alerts just don't work. But I appreciate the raid. Thank you. I hope you had a good stream. Thank you so much. What's up, everybody? How y'all doing? Fluffy Wolf, excuse me. But thank you for the raid. Appreciate it. Alright, so this is... Oh, I thought it was their turn. So I think the most likely thing is probably just runes. Yeah, okay, so we go to 11. I don't think they can do too much damage, and then we can just start gaining life pretty quickly. Maybe we messed up at some point. Like, if we just had another land, it'd be super nice to be able to gain 6. Because I think they could just kill us if we just gained the 3. Yeah, they might even just go after the citrus supplier just so more things can get in. This is Syrian blood that's gonna fucking hurt. Look at chat. I did look at chat. I couldn't read that if I didn't look at chat. God damn it. Look, I've looked at chat at least once in my life. Maybe 2 times. But thank you again for the raid. Hope you had a good stream. I assume you were playing some Pioneer. I think your name is extremely familiar. I'm pretty sure I've watched your stream before. Okay. Doesn't really make a difference, I guess. So what if this Syrian blood? It's 2. It's lethal, right? It's 8. Is it 1 short? Could have called him familiar, actually. And we missed. 3, 4. That's 5. That's 8. So we had Cauldron Familiar. We get to, I guess we just block here. We go to 4, and then we get back 3 prized amalgams. Wait. Yeah, okay. So, yeah. I mean, their hand was strong. I feel like I could have won that game. I don't know. Maybe it was distractions or whatever excuses I have. But I think I don't know. I almost played too safe. Like, I think I should have just killed the Eidolon earlier and started developing my board. Instead, I just kind of sat there and did nothing, and they just drew a bunch of burn spells, and I couldn't deploy my spells because of the way I discarded my lands. So, I think I probably fucked that game up somewhere along the way, but that's fine. I still think this matchup's definitely winnable. I think I like the way it boarded. Just run it back. The Ghoulsteed looked good. It was nice to have, like, you know, something to do in relation to the amalgams. It's possible you just want to, like, 6. I really like the idea of having 6. I don't know what to call those cards. Haunted Dead type effects. The thing where you, like, discard to bring the guy back. But Ghoulsteed is pretty expensive. Okay, I think this is pretty easy to keep. Deathrite Shaman's source of life gain. We should have a removal spell. It's probably gonna die, but I mean, it doesn't matter. That's just less damage going to the face. I will do that right now. Basic land shark for sure. There we go. Yep. So if we hit double land, I just did it. Beautiful. Alright, he's followed. They are followed. So I can just decay and attack. I think I like that the most. It's mana efficient, and like I don't have to worry about making sure that I hit a land. If they have like Swift Spear plus light up the stage, maybe this is slightly worse, but I'm probably not gonna block a Swift Spear anyway, right? And then next turn I could just play Wayfinder and then leave up, eat your guy, or Fatal Push. And like this guy's probably gonna get Syrian blooded or whatever, but it's just an exchange we're gonna have to suck up. one man I think is not Searing Blood. Could be like Swift Spear into Shock. Sure. So this is another matchup where, like, if I had ways to just like set up quick Gurmag Angler, it'd be really, really good. So yeah, maybe that is the direction you need to go. You just need to like just green black like stuff. I think I'm just gonna have push. I could wait on it. Haunted Dead Double Cat. Could just play the supplier and then jump. That might just be better. Just to try to extend my graveyard more. I think that's fine. Like, I don't really need to push this. I'm kind of happy to chump. I guess if I'm gonna chump, I may as well double block. Just to force a spell. So they can't. I mean, I guess this is bad versus Chain Whirler. But it's not horrible. Alright, we hit Amalgam too. Yeah, this is okay. Got a bunch of life. If we ever draw Oven, we're pretty good to go. We didn't mill anything that mattered. Deathrite Shaman. I think I'm just gonna do nothing. Cause I want to just discard these lands, and I want to play push and get back Haunted Dead. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. We have 2 cards. We're at 16. We're in a pretty damn good spot, and we have this Deathrite Shaman. We also have Driven to Despair in the graveyard, which I don't think is going to be relevant at this point. I think we're sort of past that. But maybe they like tap out for some weirdo thing. Okay, well that one's not. Driven to Despair isn't very good versus that. That's kind of terrifying. We could definitely just lose. But we got some pressure. Really would love a Witch's Oven now. So if the game goes long, I'm probably not going to win. So I do want to try to be a little bit aggressive at this point. It's going to be hard to win regardless if the top of the deck's just a bunch of heaters or whatever. But pushes all the more reason to just
if it continues, I'll be able to stay here forever.
Attack. And I mean, this isn't irrelevant that it gives our guys menace. It's gonna be kind of nice. Yeah, they're probably gonna be like shock. And we're gonna lose. It's just so incredibly unlikely that we win from this spot. Like they really need to hit land at some point. Like if they use all their mana, it's gonna be fucking difficult. Could be light at the stage. That would be good. I don't know how many frenzies they're gonna have. There's probably like 2 frenzies in their deck after board or something. Hornet Whip. But yeah, so it was light up the stage. Alright, cool. Okay. Oven, wow. I think we just won. It's a really good draw. So I don't think I just wait. So the amalgam basically equals free cats. Okay, so that's the first land. So second they hit a second land, they can't keep playing spells. But I think they're low enough. Plus the oven. Like, the oven means that we're just going to get a cat and an amalgam, basically, no matter what. Doesn't really make a difference. I can just do this. Maybe not. If they just go like 1 mana spell, 1 mana spell, 1 mana spell. Face, sure. So they play their land. If they tap out and attack, they lose. Right? Are they just dead regardless now? Block 3, they take 3. They can attack. I don't think I can kill him though, right? Yeah, I don't know about Whip of Erebos in this format. It's kind of tough. It's kind of tough when people play like Teferi and Oko and shit to make that one work. Okay, so they have to double block here. They eat both their dudes. Or no, only one actually. So I get in for 3. Man, I can still just block this Whisper. I could just die though, right? Let's think. I could actually win the game. And do I need to play the Seder Wayfinder? So, if I give all my things Menace, it's 3, 4, then they have to kill me. But don't give my things Menace. What are their blocks? They trade here and then jump here. 3, 4. Or they can just jump here. 3, 4. I guess I'm supposed to play the Wayfinder. I don't really need... So they have to block... No, they just block Cat. So they have to block the Amalgam regardless. So I have a single blocker for a single attacker. I'm trying to think if it's just better to wait and just like do this a turn later. I actually don't know. So this basically doesn't get to attack. Attack with these two, they have to at least jump. But if I Menace, no matter what, they take the 3. I think it's better to just attack. If it's the land, I can just do both, I guess. Double block here. And now I end up with 2 blockers at least. I just supposed to not menace and then be able... I could just gain the 3, right? I probably fucked up, right? Chain Warlord doesn't really matter. I don't know. I don't think this resolves, does it? Right? There's lands. They can't hit another land, otherwise they lose. Yeah, I think I messed up. I think I was just supposed to play the Wayfinder, play the land, not do menace, attack. If they want to chump trade, that's fine. They stay. But then it doesn't make it so they're dead no matter what. Like, this way they're dead no matter what if they don't kill me, because I just use the oven twice. Or I use Cauldron Familiar twice. So I think it's probably better, right? Just to take a turn away from them, because they're going to hit a mana source off of Frenzy. That's just how it works. What burn spells would they have to hit? I don't know. Maybe I played it right. It feels like I didn't, but we win, so obviously we played it right. That's how that works. Play first, yes. Alright, I think it sounds fine. It's not like the nut, but if we so we only have 2 Haunted Deads left. But potentially, I mean, we could hit one. We could just have like a natural curve, and hopefully it's just like a good matchup. If it's like blue-white, it probably doesn't matter a ton. We get to go first again. We've gotten to go for first every match, which is really nice. I like the Ghoul Steed though. I'm uncertain if it's better to just like be blue and have Stitchwing Scab, but I really, really like the idea of having 6 of these. I think if you're gonna try to do the prize amalgam stuff, it makes a ton of sense to do things like that, or to build your deck that way. So I could just have like 8 blue sources maybe. Temple Garden. Elf. Alright, Elvish Mystic is scary. It's not exactly what I want to see. Alright, so we have a land. I think I'm just going to play the Wayfinder. If I draw a land, it might be better to just cast the Haunted Dead. But even then, that's probably not that true. Okay, so this card's... If my opponent shows Temple Guard, is kind of scary. There's an off chance that they're playing Lockdown Smiter. I assume they're just like Bant or something, but maybe they're actual green-white. Oh, what a surprise. We're getting Oko Dirge Ferried. Okay. This one might be tough. Can't really deal with this card. Fuck. Yeah, drawing all these is rough. Am I just supposed to make him discard too? Feels like that might be the case. Feels like it's gonna take too much longer. Let me make sure this doesn't say hit planeswalkers. But yeah, I mean, our hand is just trash. I mean, we kept a lot of this stuff. Maybe it was bad. We just had 2 enablers. It's possible to correct the mulligan. I don't think I basically ever mulligan Scab plus Wayfinder. I think Amalgam's fine to draw. Like, you kind of want these just because they pair well with the Haunted Dead. But attack, okay. I think they're company. Yeah, this attack means they're company. Fuck me. Alright, that's bad. That wasn't the worst draw, because what it means is at some point I can get this Haunted Dead in the graveyard. So I think I'm just going to play Haunted Dead and hope it doesn't get Spell Quellered. No. We just have Spell Queller. Alright, fair enough. Do I want to concede yet? I think the answer is no. I could just like draw a supplier and then hit Haunted Dead, and then just add 9 power out of nowhere. I also have the oven to sack this. I could hit Haunted Dead that way, so that's certainly not unreasonable. And Haunted Dead actually fights against Oko reasonably well. Do I want to just do this now? I think that's fine. It's just, this way, like, that doesn't force me to use the oven if I find something better. Maybe it's worse. Okay, we had nothing. So now I kind of need to land for this stupid Ghoul Tree. Okay. Shit. Yeah, this game's really embarrassing. So I could try to make them discard their last 2 and then just play Witch's Oven. I think they probably have company. I think they just played the Spell Queller because they knew that they were so far ahead. And they didn't want to miss. I guess I'm just gonna play Witch's Oven and then Amalgam. They might try to Queller this though if they have company. Fuck. Alright. Yeah, that's good enough. Okay, that was rough. Let's turn 2 Oko. Turn 3 Queller, turn 4 Queller. Planeswalkers are fun. Honestly, the Oko kind of did nothing. I just lost the Spell Queller. It could have been like a 4/4 or whatever. I think I definitely want Thoughtseize and Abrupt Decay. I'm not certain about Push. Killing Elf is nice. Maybe I just want like 2. Death Shaman's fine, but I think it's okay to trim. I'm gonna trim one of each of these. I don't think that this is exactly what the matchup's about. Leap might actually be good. If the games go long, this is gonna be nice to have. Might try it. These are a little bit awkward. Just because they can like gum up the ground and I want to attack Planeswalkers. So I'm going to try... Okay, I think Scrounger's good. I don't think their creatures line up too well against it, so I'm just gonna board out a salvage. We'll try this. We'll try the leaps. Leap is basically for like mid-range and control. I think this constitutes as mid-range. It's a little bit different because it's probably a collected company deck, but it's fine. I'm gonna keep this hand even though we're short a green source. Supplier's probably just... Actually, it's better to just play Supplier. I think Supplier's probably just one of the best cards in the deck, and this is 1/1/1. So, I thought about playing the Thoughtseize. If I hit like Amalgam plus Haunted Dead, this is pretty good. As well as, okay, so I hit Haunted Dead. I think I just played the Thoughtseize. I could play the Oven, but I'll just do that next turn. Okay. Oh, this sucks. They're just gonna get the company on turn 3 unless I draw Fatal Push. But hopefully, like, we could hit a green source, we could hit Cauldron Familiar and Prized Amalgam. We have a little bit of time to get things going. Our mills need to be good. And just, so this is the second league I've played with this deck, and just from gauging how things are, I don't think you're really like favored to have good hits. Yeah, it happens every once in a while. Sometimes things come together, but let's just attack. I guess I mean, drew all swamps, which is kind of unfortunate. I don't even know how many swamps I'm playing. Okay. I'm probably just supposed to play Oven and Pray. And just like throw away these cards. It matters if I do it in my main phase, so I'll just say go. They're just gonna attack for 2, say go. Yeah, passing. Wow. It's extra safe. Oh, fuck. I messed up. Ugh. I hate Prized Amalgam. I hate it so much. I hate how it's worded. Alright, well, we missed anyway. Okay, I gotta be careful. So we didn't hit Cauldron Familiar. We didn't hit... Prized Amalgam. What's up, Classic Gamer? Long time. How you doing? Playing this Pioneer. Fuck. Okay. Do I just let that one go? Is it better to do it now? Quite awkward. Guess I just eat the Scrounger. This card's amazing. It's so good. It kind of blows me away how good it is. Because it looked like a good Magic card. And I was like, yeah, this card's gonna be good in Standard, but it is just so fucking good. Okay. And we hit our 4th Haunted Dead? Oh, excuse me. 3rd Haunted Dead. Damn. So no cats. No amalgams. Yeah. It's like point... Yeah, that's one of the issues with the deck. When you miss, it's just over. Like, kind of have nothing going for me. I think I'm supposed to try to get back to Ghoul Tree just because it's going to stem the bleeding maybe a little bit, but... They're going to kill us there with Selfless Spirit regardless. That's why they didn't attack, right? Like, I can just eat one. But it still seems fine. They have a second one. I don't know how I'm supposed to play the situation, to be honest. I'm pretty fucked no matter what I do. Let's say I draw Green Source, Milliprized Amalgam. Better to wait. Kind of need the oven. I can kill this deputy. But I don't have the Green Source yet. So it has to be over 2 turns. So me winning this game, I think, involves drawing a Green Source and playing Wayfinder. So I need to figure out how to get that done. Hey, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. I think I can get back the Ghoul Steed just to have a body. I also think my opponent should be way more aggressive for their Selfless Spirits, but it's fine. I mean, they're ahead, so I respect playing defensively. Oh yeah, Decay doesn't matter. It doesn't do anything here. Alright, so now since I don't have an Amalgam, it's better to do my end step. Whatever. I think I'm gonna concede after my draw step, so we'll be out of our misery soon. Oh god. What do you think needs to happen? I get to hit like 1,000 prize amalgams? 4. Or 1. Okay. We'll keep going, I guess. We're dead though. We're just dead over 2 turns, maybe? Maybe we're playing our outs. Probably needed to hit like... Yeah, I needed to hit like 2 things that mattered. I just hit an Amalgam. But I needed to hit like Cauldron Familiar plus Amalgam or like 2 or something. I mean, Deputy maybe makes it so none of this matters. But... Not maybe, it kind of definitely does. Well, we're already here. I may as well play it out. So I'll block the 5/5, get back the Scrounger. I have all this food lying around, which is cool and all. So next turn I get sack of food and get a Haunted Dead? It's 3/3. Well, I mean, that's only good if I find the oven. I have 2 ovens in the graveyard, one's under a deputy, so there's 1 left. No, I actually boarded 1 out, so there's 0. Yeah, I think we're dead. Well, I guess this guy got attack. So what, I need to get back Haunted Dead and sack of food? Yeah, the Selfless Spirits protect these guys too, so... Yeah, Band Company seems great. I really want to play a deck with 4 Teferis, 4 Okos, but I changed my like rental stuff because I was like, well, Pioneer's not going to be that expensive, but obviously... 4 Teferis, 4 Okos is like fucking $500. But I want to try Bant Company, and I want to try just like Bant stuff. Just like Bant all good cards. Baffling end. Alright, tough guy, I'm dead. Jeez. Yeah, I think my opponent's deck's good. Like, it's... I don't know. It feels like it's hard to play Bant and not just play Teferi and Oko. But that's sort of ridiculous. You should just build your deck the best way possible. And the best way possible means not playing Teferi or whatever. Maybe playing 1 Teferi and playing Galactic Company. You just do that.
It's busty.
know if you're trolling or not, but if you guys want to take the survey, you can. It looks harmless, but don't. If you get a virus, don't blame me. This hand sucks, so I'm gonna mulligan it. This hand is better. Not great, but I'm gonna keep it. Maybe there's a version with just like that leans into this card more. Like just play a bunch of one drops. Just play like Bloodsoaked Champion and fuck, I don't know what else. Oh, you get multiple bodies. Bust out the old Night Market Lookout. Alright. So, this is one of two scumbag decks. It's either Turbo Fog or the Storm deck. Put them all into 6. Okay, So clocking whatever this deck is probably relevant, but I think I want to mill. I think that's not enough of a clock to just play the Scrounger, so I either want to like mill, set something up, or try to hit Haunted Dead, whatever. So we had Haunted Dead, so hopefully we can find Amalgam off Supplier next turn. If not, we can just use this thing to draw cards. It is nice to be able to Haunted Dead to discard this though, just because the discard part is much more important versus either Nexus or Lotus Field. And based off of the way this game's played out, I think it's probably the Lotus Field deck. I don't have a ton of information. I think the Lotus Field deck plays 4 of this card. The Nexus deck might not play any, so there it is. I'm just gonna die on the 3rd turn. That would be fucking brutal. The strings. Okay, so now they can pour. Am I just gonna die on the 3rd turn? Is this deck broken? Probably. It's okay, it'll get banned. Fuck. I have no idea how consistent this deck is. Every time I play against it, they just like do broken stuff though, so that's not particularly scary. Oh shit, they get to play that too. Was this dig? What the fuck? That's this. What an insane draw by my opponent. Really? You didn't even play like an opt. Alright, whatever. The hammer's just busted. I don't know. I don't think this deck does this that often. Okay. Witch's Oven. Well, I guess I just hope and pray they can't do anything. I think I'm just supposed to Haunted Dead and then try to despair them. I assume I'm fucking dead though. Super likely to get their entire hand if that goes through the way I want it to. So, I don't know. They have When you resolve dig through time and don't kill your opponent, and you're playing a combo deck, like, what are you doing? What are you doing with your life? This is like double demonic tutor for 2. Pretty good. I assume this deck's really good, right? Like, it's so popular. I've played against it like 4 times, and it, like, what? Is that it? Really nothing? Alright. Oh, I should have done. I keep forgetting. I have a stop in their main phase. This is better to do in their end step, but it doesn't really matter. I don't think they're going to change what they do. So. This card seems pretty good, though. I've been pretty impressed by Driven Despair. I think it's just like my deck building skills that lack. But I feel like I'm close to something that's a deck. It's a deck of Magic the Gathering cards. So they lose everything. They're playing off the top. I think I just play land and get back Scrounger. If I sack the Stitcher Supplier, I can't, unless I have to mill Prize Amalgam plus Cauldron Familiar for it to be worth doing. So 2 lands. So 11. Make a second Lotus Field, sure. They have all the mana in the world. They just need digs and pores. I'm curious though if anyone in the chat's played this and thinks like it's good or bad or in between playable. Because it looks kind of broken, but I mean now there's this game where my opponent did all that stuff. I mean, I guess they had a pour, right? Like just one pour means you're probably gonna be able to go pretty wild. Like 3, 6, yeah. I'll have to kill me next turn. I think they're just gonna trump a Scrounger. Feels like we're definitely at that point. I don't think this deck has like a thing that stabilizes the board, so either we're gonna die or they're gonna die. Pretty hard for them to go off with no cards. I think they have to draw basically. This could be pour or dig. Alright, well fuck. Never fails. That's not scary at all. I think they're just dead. I don't know what showing me a Grazer accomplishes. Okay, guy. Gonna make me do this the hard way, I see. This is where they empty their mana, go to main phase 2, play dig through time, go off, and then kill me. I don't know if they're like counting. Yeah. Alright, sweet. I was scared for a second. Okay, so I don't have much stuff for this matchup. I think I just want Thoughtseize. Yeah, I think it's just like a Storm deck. You just make a bunch of mana and then win whatever way you see fit. I think most people are using Fae of Wishes and Omniscience and shit, so I don't think I want Reclamation Sage. I can push a Grazer. It's kind of embarrassing. This card is just so good versus combo decks, though. Like, if you get to set this up before they combo kill you, they just lose every card in their hand. So I want to clock them. I want Deathrite Shaman to eat for dig. I think Wayfinder plays too well with this to board it out over salvage. So I think I'm just going to board these out. And that's it. Could board an Ooze. I already have the Deathrite Shamans to fuck with their graveyard, and it's just kind of slow and bad. So it's possible it's correct, but I think I'd rather try to kill them than mess up their dig through times. Because they can always just like make a million mana. Like if they have 3 Lotus Fields or whatever, they're gonna be able to cast their dig for however much, even if I fuck with their graveyard. One more. There's like Flamewake Phoenix too. You need to be Jund for that, but maybe that's good. I don't know. I think if I had Flamewake Phoenix in my deck, I would want double red. Probably. The Ghoul Steed doesn't do all that much. Basically just want to mill those. God, Smuggler's Copter would be good in this deck. That's what I need to add. Alright. Pick up 7, started with Grazer. Probably need to draw Thoughtseize to win this game. Even then. Well, that was fucking good. We milled this and Haunted. That works too. I think that's pretty strong. It's gonna give us 4 bodies and then probably 4 discards. Unless they have another Grazer. Okay, so this turn 2 Lotus Field. I guess they could probably technically kill us next turn. It's not likely. Okay, that means they already have Lotus Field. I guess? I don't know. I don't know how this fucking deck works. I also curse too much. I need to stop cursing. Cursing's bad, chat. Okay. I don't really know. I don't know the play patterns of this deck. I don't know the upside of like just getting staged and playing it over playing the field. I guess you get blue and green mana. I don't know. I'm sure whatever my opponent's doing is correct. I'm just trying to think of like why they're doing things the way they're doing them, and I don't really have a reason. So I think I just want to bank this in case I draw another one of these. It also just means I'm gonna have a turn where I can like Wayfinder and Haunted Dead. Discarding 2 cards isn't better than not, but at least with the way my hand's configured, but the extra mana does matter, so. Okay, so they literally just lose their whole hand on my 3rd turn. That's kind of crazy. This is like the 3rd time I've done this. Yeah, I don't know. I want to say you just don't do the oven stuff. Figure something else out, because this feels really powerful. I mean, obviously, it's like not super consistent. But I don't hate the idea of just playing 3 colors so I have more Haunted Dead type creatures. And then just figuring out the rest around that. 'Cause Driven to Despair has looked pretty good. And maybe playing Bloodsoaked Champion's not bad. I don't know. Okay, I think I just do nothing. If I mill Prize Amalgam and Cauldron Familiar, it's better, but this is just 1 extra point, which I think is what I want. So it's 6, they block a 3. Yeah. So what I could have done actually is I could have just sacked the Supplier to see if I hit Driven to Despair. Just to make them discard their card. I don't think it really matters though. Our draws were very good versus them. Yeah, that Driven to Despair was just actually a 4 for 0. Just a free discard 4. This splits up the bodies, it doesn't matter. Maybe they have a fogged, I don't know. I don't think they can really like assemble anything without having Lotus Field, so. Yeah, I don't know. Are we getting somewhere? Does this look better? Does this look like our deck? So this doesn't have these. So what's the plan with this deck? I mean, it doesn't have Driven to Despair either. So this would just be like, we're playing magic cards. We're trying to beat your ass a little bit. And then, yeah, Supplier doesn't seem very good in this deck. Just sets up Delve. Does this look like a deck? I don't know. I feel like I'm close. I just don't know what direction to go exactly. Probably depends on the metagame, as with most things, but I guess Wayfinder just plays really well with Driven to Despair if you're trying to do that. Making him discard the extra cards probably pretty relevant, as well as it like lets you get away with playing a lower land count, which is nice. I mean, we could just play 80 cards or something. Just play like 26 lands, 70 cards, or 80 cards. It's kind of awkward. Insolent Neonate's a card? The mana for Jonda is going to be so horrible, though. I mean, Neonate also just seems kind of garbage. It's nice with Driven to Despair, though, I guess. It's sort of evasive. I'm trying to decide if I want to mold a 5 or just hope to hit a second land. It's pretty unlikely I hit a second land. I could draw Deathrite Shaman. I get 2... I'm on the draw, which makes me think maybe it's fine to keep. Like, having 2 Haunted Deads means it's basically a mold to 5 anyway. I'm gonna try molding to 5 just because the London Mulligan's so busted. Yeah, this hand kind of sucks, but I'll keep it. Huh. I'm just gonna keep 2 lands. Whenever your opponent plays an elf on the draw, when you're on the draw and you can't kill it, it's just like, you know, that was fun. I would love if they banned one of the elves. I think that'd be so great. I mean, you'd still just like, you know, die, but that's a good draw. I don't think I played yet. I kind of like that they just made a 3/3. The card is terrifying though. I just trapped it. But yeah, I think I'm just gonna salvage and then supplier, and hopefully I'm not dead by then. This is much less scary than like Rabble Match. They're attacking even, so maybe they don't have a land. But no, that wouldn't make sense, right? That wouldn't make sense at all. I don't know why I said that. That was stupid. Okay, well, we hit the things we wanted. Is it going to be good enough? Maybe. Probably not. I don't have a second red for Embercleave. We need some more. We need more goodies. More goodies, please. Nice. We got more goodies. Probably should chump this. Again, they don't have another red. It's even good. Okay, well, it was good enough to get a stop. Sure. Okay. So I can get their last card with Driven to Despair. Or Despair, that is. But I'm kind of low, and this Hurricane's gonna want my ass. Maybe it's okay. Maybe I can just raise. They're gonna get to play this. So I can... Yeah, I can just double scrounge or throw my cat away. So what, if I attack now, let's see 9. So I can crew the heart with the Bone Crusher. 7. Oh, it's actually lethal because the Oasis, right? So 3. Then we need an untapped land. What can I draw if I use the Driven? Not much. It's a brick really fucking hard for me to win now. Witch's Oven? Doesn't do that much. They don't know what I'm gonna do, so how are they gonna block? Just leaving Amalgam back. That's gotta be best, right? Let's see. So I attack for 6 to go to 12, and then I end up with 3 power, 3 power, 3 power, 3 power, 12. So I have lethal if they do all their things. And most they do 7. Then I have the Driven to Despair to give all my things menace. They play the Bone Crusher, they have 4 blockers, it blocks 2. I get in for 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm short 3. But if they attack with the heart, they die. So if I shove with everybody now, they block nothing, they take 9, they go to 9. Then if they just... I just die if they're on land. I just sack Oasis, play Bone Crusher, Crew. So they Bone Crusher, Crew, yeah. And then I don't have any blockers. So tramples over for 2, so it'll be 6, 9, exactly. Leave the Haunted Dead back. Tramples over for 1, and then it's 4, 4, 3, 7, 8. But if an elf gets in, I die, but that's not possible unless they draw. Okay, so I think I just leave this back. Fuck, dude. And if I'm gonna do that, do I Driven? God damn it. Ah, why is my brain so small? I'm sorry, guys. So double Scrounger. So it's no block 7, 11. So 3 Menace. Block, block. So it's 5, 6. That doesn't kill him anyway. I'm just gonna do something. See, that means I'm fucking dead. So they drew another Bone Crusher Giant. That fucking sucks, dude. God damn it. I wasted all that time. I just drew Shock. Fuck me. I don't think I could beat it. Unless they had it. They could have had it, right? Just go. I guess they're probably just playing optimally, which means slow rolling me. So yeah, whatever. Not gonna be salty about it. It's just correct by them, even though it like looks like a slow roll. It sucks like that when your opponent just like has the perfect thing and there's no counterplay to it when you're like trying to play the scenario out in the best way, and then you just feel like you wasted all your goddamn time. I don't like. There were so many different reasons to do different things based off of the cards that they could have. But I needed to apply pressure. I wanted to put them in a position where I could kill them regardless of what they could do, but I think the way I played it made it so they were probably going to lose after they blocked, and they had to block, and they couldn't kill me if they just had nothing, which is what I was trying to set up. It was a really close game. I mean, they probably just had the Bone Crusher, right? It's like, it's really 50-50. There's not really any information that can be gained unless in the early turns there was a spot where they obviously should have shocked and couldn't have. But I think they use their mana every turn, so it's around 50-50 whether they had it in their hand or not. So it's possible if I just made them discard, I would have won the game. I would have 1 Scrounger instead of 2. And then this board state. So they could just play the Bone Crusher they had, which represents 2 blocks. So at most I could get in for 6. If they attack, I get in for 9. So I still couldn't kill them. So yeah, I think I like my line. Alright. Sorry. Thought exercise for myself. I know people are probably kind of uninterested in that stuff, but I'm trying to figure out whether or not what I did made sense. And I think it did. I think I'm going to board these in. It's not great against Embercleave, but, you know, whatever. They showed Heart of Kiran, so they probably got a bunch of them. I guess Ooze is probably going to be okay. I could even try Leap. I think I want Ooze, which means I probably want the Salvage. Cauldron Familiar seems like not necessary. Like they can just do so much damage so quickly with Embercleave. Maybe I want the Scroungers. I think if I'm gonna have 7 between Cauldron Familiar and Oven, I would rather have more Ovens. Because like the first Oven is probably a good bit better than the first Cauldron Familiar. That's kind of bad. I'm gonna try it, I don't know. Hands like this are so tough. Like since they're just like a deck with random creatures, like I can kill an elf, the Ooze should be decent, and I can play around Stomp. And then we just like cast this stuff and try to block stuff. I mean, their creatures are gonna scale, are like much larger. They're gonna outscale ours, but I have the Ooze, so I don't know. Yeah, we really seem to be struggling with just like creature decks that just attack. Just like well-statted things that attack, which kind of, strangely enough, it seems like that's what Pioneer's about in a lot of ways. Just like Lovestruck Beast. I don't know if anyone really saw that coming, but it's kind of where it's at. I'm just going to take the damage because I'm going to eat this now. But yeah, I mean, people are just playing like Loxodon Smiters and Woolly Thoctars and just beating each other's asses. Okay, we're trading 4 for 3. gonna start with this. Okay, we hit a Haunted Dead, which is beautiful. Do I want a second Ooze or do I want a Deathrite Shaman? Or do I just want to land? I don't think I want to land. I think I just want a Deathrite Shaman. Alright. It's gonna be a close race. I think they're probably favored. That is bad. Ooh, that's a good one. It's not blocking. Yeah, we have the Ooze too. It's not that good. Kind of just didn't think about that, to be honest. So I'm trying to think if I want to be able to eat like a different creature and just cast this. If it's better to just have a different creature in the graveyard. Two. I want to say the answer is yes. Let me just cast these two. I want more creatures to eat. I'm going to discard Haunted Dead. Am I supposed to jump this heart now? The answer is probably yes. That's a lot of fucking damage. We're at 10. So I can eat two things, attack for 10, they go to 7, and then I can just get back Haunted Dead. Block a flyer. Kind of want to ground body back to block. I think I want to block with the flyer though. So I don't want to sequence it. I could also just play Deathrite Shaman. Probably best to just eat shit with the Ooze. I can only eat one thing though, right? Unless I do this in my main phase. Then I can eat 2. Alright, let's do math. So I'm gonna eat one thing no matter what. Just do that now. I think I like just main phase Haunted Dead. Eat another thing, attack you for 10. I think that's better than Deathrite Shaman. Or Citrus Supplier. I died to like a million different things, but whatever. It's gonna be hard to beat Embercleave. With land Bone Crusher Giants. I'll die. They currently have 2 blockers the way the board sits. I guess. No, it doesn't. The alpha they lose. So I think they're probably just gonna attack the beast, right? Maybe they can attack with more. And then just chump the Ooze. Coming next turn. Okay, they have 3 blockers. So the beast jumps here. I'd probably just jump, right? Maybe not. So if I play this and hit a creature, they have to block it. I guess I just attack here, right? So I have 3 blockers, so they block these 3, they take 3, and then I die. Is it even good to attack with the ooze and straight for the beast? No, right? So I mean I just don't attack at all? Depends if they have more creatures or not. Short answer is no. I think the answer is no. I think I just gained a life. Or potential life, whatever. Feels like I'm losing. It sucks I can't double block the questing beast. The claws where just block with the amalgam. That doesn't do anything. Okay, so how do I not lose to Embercleave? I can't. I'm just dead. I can gain 2, 10, just 9 in the air, so I could block. It's 7. This is 4, 5, 6, 7, 9. Could just let them beat me with Embercleave and just block with the spirit and then hope that they just lose. Oh, I don't even die. Block with the amalgam. It's actually free, right? I don't get to eat a thing with ooze though. I don't think that's relevant. Oh, I just die, right? Or do I not die because of first strike? So now I gain 2. How do I win? Going out. As I was supposed to. Doesn't matter. I think it was a struggle. Alright. Well, a 2-3 and a 3-2 is not impressive. It's interesting. Feels rough against just like Elvish Mystic stuff. Like all of these like slightly synergy based things. Like your opponent just plays an elf and then plays a 3-mana card on the second turn when you have 1 land, and you're just like, huh. Maybe I shouldn't be doing what I'm doing. Maybe I should do what they're doing. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know where I go from here. That deck's sweet. I like it. I think it's really good versus blue-white. If you think everyone's going to play blue-white. And I think it can beat up on combo decks, potentially. So this is the list we played. I don't know, though. I'm not sure. I'm not exactly sure how you're supposed to build it. Yeah, we just kind of lost to just big green shit. People just, like, crushing our face. Scrounger just looked horrible all the time. But it's tricky. I mean, maybe Scrounger just is horrible. And I'm kind of off the Cauldron Familiar shit. Kind of just don't want to do that. I feel like over here, I'm just like building 2 different decks, right? I think like you could maybe build like an aggressively slanted green-black Driven Despair deck. And maybe you could build like a reasonable mid-range Graveyard Synergy Delve deck. I don't know if you could do both. But I think I'm uninterested in Witch's Oven at this point. Let's try to build both of these decks, and then I'm going to get the hell out of here. Alright, let's pretend we just want to be aggressive. Want to be aggressive, and then we're just going to have Haunted Dead and Prized Amalgam. Yeah, I don't know. I just want Smuggler's Copter back. Not really. Is this good enough? It doesn't look good enough. It looks kind of awful, actually. What's your game plan? Play 1-drop, play 2 1-drops, cast this card, I guess. Cast Fatal Push and Thoughtseize along the way. I mean, Bloodsoaked Champion is another way to trigger this, which is not irrelevant at all. I mean, maybe this isn't the worst. Four pushes probably is unnecessary. Whatever, we'll just pretend that this is how I want to build the aggressive-ish version. Okay, now let's pretend we want to do gather the pack to basically draw 2 creatures, I guess is the plan. So you want a combination of like payoffs and cheap spells. So this is like more mid-range graveyard pile. Basically Soul Flare without like random fatties and less combo-y. Just play like a bunch of Murderous Riders. Yeah, this just feels like bad Soul Flare, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know, I kinda wanna give up. I don't think I'm gonna figure it out. Could I have like you know, a few more lands. Is there other creatures that I like want to find that are just awesome? Slightly graveyard synergistic. I don't really want Delirium stuff. I could just play Grimflayer, I guess. Maybe this is not horrible. Grimflayer kind of makes sense with what I'm trying to accomplish, but the Delirium part's hard, right? So it's instant, sorcery, creature, land. I don't know. Of course it is kind of horrible, but it's one of the only things that comes to mind when I'm thinking of cards that are like playable. I don't really want Walking Ballista. Is this a deck? It looks kind of awful. I don't know how many hits I need for Gather to be good. Just 10. It's probably fine on average. Grimflayer counts too. Want some Planeswalkers, I think. Could just have like Questing Beast in my deck. So I could also just play blue for Stubborn Denial. If you really wanted to. Maybe we'll mess with these decks another day, but it's all good. I don't know. It definitely doesn't feel like I broke it or got too far. I think I learned a little more about how these graveyard decks work and how the matchups play out, but I don't know. It just mostly seems like nonsense. But yeah, I mean, maybe someone else develops a different archetype in a different direction. I'm like, hey, okay, I like that, but I want to change it this way, and I have that information. Either way, thank you guys for hanging out. Thanks for watching. Thanks for all the follows. Thank you, Fluffy Wolf, for the raid. Anyone who hung out from the raid, appreciate that. I'll probably be back tomorrow night. Same deal. Just more Pioneer. I'll just have to figure out what I'm gonna play. Try out some more spice. Eventually, I might just become a scumbag Oko player, though. But yeah, we still got some gas in the tank. We still got some decks to get through. And I might mess around a little more with Marvel. I think I got enough of the green-black graveyard stuff. I think I got that out of my system. But I'll probably play a little more Marvel. I'll probably just start with that tomorrow. So if you guys want to see that, beautiful. If you're not following, please hit the follow button. It's appreciated. Trying to grow the channel, all that good shit no one wants to hear. Alright, is Tom Ross playing Pioneer? He's playing Modern. Is Caleb playing? Alright, let me see if anyone's playing Pioneer I can raid.